Hey guys, this guide is going to cover what you're supposed to do with bubble gems in Tears of the Kingdom. So you might have picked up a few of these as you go along. You get them by killing these big frogs. They're usually found in little hidden chambers in most caves in the game. So to start with it, you'll meet these two guys at Woodland Stable. They'll be just to the side of the lake here, and they'll ask you to go into the pond cave to kill your first bubble frog. After that then, you're going to have to come to Tarrytown. And this is where you're going to find the two brothers, and in particular the main guy who will sell you stuff using the bubble gems. So essentially they're a form of currency that you can use to buy some random things. So you need to come at night time, and I suggest you come to this Ullery Mountain Skyview Tower, as it's just down the road from where the guy is. So you can build a little fire like I did just there if you arrive here during the day and you need to be here at night. And all you got to do is head over to this fella. Now he'll sell you a bunch of different things, including some rare armor, but the order in which he'll sell you things appears to be random. So there isn't a guarantee that you're going to get everything in the exact same sequence that you're going to see here. But at the end of the day, spending the exact same amount of gems will eventually give you all of the same things, because he only has a set inventory that seems to be just random for people as they go along, based on what I've seen anyway. So you can speak to him anyway, and he'll tell you what he'll trade. The quantity of bubble gems he requests for each thing will go up over time, I think. So right now I just bought what was sitting on a little pedestal there. It looked like a mask of a lizardfoal or something. So you give him the gems and he'll chunk them down. I'm not sure what he's going to turn into at the end. But there's our mask. And now you can see here's our next item, but it looks like it's just a bunch of tails. But unfortunately, if you want the next item, which you can sort of see up at the top of the screen, you can see the pants and the mask sitting up there. If you want to get those things, you're going to have to just keep trading. So you have to keep wasting your gems, kinda. Now, these frogs aren't hard to find. You might notice there's like cherry blossom trees scattered throughout the game, and if you put a piece of fruit down, this sort of a deer creature will come, and it'll make a bunch of pillars of light appear all around the region. Those pillars represent the locations of bubble frogs. So all you have to do is head to where each of those are, and you'll find more of the frogs. So you should be able to get through this quite easy if you have enough determination. But even at that, they're in every cave, so it's not hard. So as you can see now, the next piece came up was one of the armor pieces. So he's gone up to 4 bubble gems now. The price is getting higher. But I'll get the mystic trousers. I already have the mystic top, or whatever they're called, tunic. And I'll keep going to see if he'll eventually give me the mask, because ultimately that's all you're really going to want. I don't think the lizard tails are really worth it. So yeah, this one is kind of handy. Like if you wanted to use the rupee glitches to get infinite diamonds, this can become really, really powerful. So essentially what it does is when you get hit, you lose rupees instead of health. And if you have millions of rupees from using the glitch, you'll be fairly unstoppable with this armor equipped. So a Lionel horn, not a terrible thing, because you can combine or confuse that to a random weapon and make it really powerful. But you can keep this in mind, with it's pretty much a way to become invincible in the game. So you've got your Lionel horn with a 40 fuse attack power, which is really good. Do I have enough? What's he up to now? 4. Looks like some kind of a weird Ganon-y head. But like I said, you got to keep purchasing your way through all the junk that he sells, because I gave up last time when it was the lizard mask, because I didn't want it. But I came back, and this is weeks later, and he's still selling the same mask. So you are unfortunately going to have to keep buying everything he has until you get what you want. And what are we on to now? Bat wings or something. Either way, I do not have enough anymore to get the final piece. But you can see it up here. It looks like the little rabbits, the bloopies, the same little kind of fern-looking horns and some fancy hair. I don't know what the full set bonus is. But this is all you got to do. Find this little guy. I'll show you my map again. I'm just on the hill outside Tarrytown. His brother will be in the town. He'll give you a separate quest, which is the one that's active now, to take some pictures of various monsters. And you can work your way through all of those and keep an eye out for the bubble frogs as you go along. So just a bonus piece of information. Here's one of those cherry blossom trees I spoke of. So I'm in Gerudo Canyon at the moment. This is my exact location. There's loads of these cherry blossom trees all over the world. Got a fallen star over there. They're everywhere. So all you got to do is come over to one. Take a piece of fruit out of your inventory. Now it doesn't matter what the fruit is. So we'll just use an apple since they're the most common of them all. I've activated this tree before, but I think it'll work again. And if you pop the fruit into it, it should trigger... I don't know what the creature is called, but he looks similar to the bubble frogs and the bloopies. And what he's going to do is show you where all the frogs are in the region. And there you can see. Now, the beam of light doesn't always make it super obvious. There's one in the area. It's usually a cave entrance, but you're going to have to then go and explore each of the caves yourself. I'll take my apple back. So we can see down here, there's going to be a couple of bubble frogs that I've missed. And this is handy then if you really wanted that armor and you're struggling to find the bits you need. You can usually find them by doing this trick. So keep an eye out for the cherry blossoms. They're not hard to find. They obviously stick out like a sore thumb in certain areas like here, where everything's dead. So hopefully that helps you out, and you can use this to get all the items from the monster vendor. Talk to you later.